get started. All right. So I say, let's start on our backs. If you want to start in Shavasana, you can, or if you want to start with the feet planted like I have them. And just relax the upper back, the shoulders, the head, the neck. Start to soften the ribs, the low back, the hips. Bring a heaviness to the knees, the legs, the low back.
Trying to get you to be the big picture.
Okay. I hope that helps. There we go. All right. So as you're in this comfortable space, this relaxed space in your body, take a big cleansing breath in. Exhale, release it all out. Scan through the body and notice any left sensations or resistance. And just breathe softness into those areas. On your next inhale, send the arms up and overhead. Exhale them back down by the hips. Inhale, arms up and over. Exhale, arms back and down. This time we're going to move into some fluid bridges here. Eyes can stay closed if you like. Inhale, hips lift up, arms up, chin to chest. Exhale and down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Bring those knees to the chest as we start to check in with ourselves mentally. How do we feel in this moment? Thoughts that are showing up. Maybe you circle those knees around. Maybe there's some more sensations physically showing up, but they can also be attached to thoughts, right? So just become aware. Letting the knees fall to the left side of you, arms open out wide. Bringing the knees back to center, let the knees fall over to the right side of you, arms open out wide. Bringing the knees back to center, give them a nice little squeeze, chin to chest. And then we'll rock up into an easy seated position. Eyes can still be closed if you like. Palms down to the knees. We'll start to check in with how we feel emotionally as we start to move through some seated cats and cows. Inhale, we'll bring the heart and eyes lifting open. Exhale, curls you up and in, chin to chest. How do I feel emotionally in this moment without any judgment attached? Without any need to change how I feel emotionally? Rather, allowing myself to feel every bit of it. Coming back up nice and tall. Pause for a moment. Maybe bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. As you set an intention for this practice today, what do you need from your mat? What did you come looking for? Holding on to that intention as we begin to move throughout this class. Eyes can open as the arms inhale to the sky. Exhale, twist to the right side of you. Maybe you look over that right shoulder. Inhale brings us back through center, lift and lengthen the belly. Exhale to the left. Inhale back through center. Exhale to the right. Inhale back through center. Exhale to the left. One more round. We'll start to make our way back to center. Exhaling over those ankles or slide the legs around to the side. Find a tabletop. Grounding down through hands and feet here. Let's move through some cats and cows or any organic movement here. Still waking and warming up the spine, the shoulders, the neck. So moving fluidly through the body and knowing that it doesn't have to look like anything, that it just needs to feel good to you. Coming back into a neutral space, spinal balance, right hand forward, left foot back. Exhale, curl it under. Inhale, extend and lengthen. Exhale, bend and tap that ankle with your fingers. Just tap. Reach back out, spinal balance. Exhale, curl it under. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend and tap. Lift your belly, lift your heart. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lift that belly button to the spine. Exhale, reach back. Maybe this time you catch a bind here. Kicking that foot into the hand. Keeping a nice long line by lengthening out the low belly, lifting up through the heart, reaching out through the crown. Coming back out, spinal balance. Really open up here. Exhale, tabletop. Tuck the toes, walk the hands back towards the knees. Sitting up on the knees if that's comfortable for you. Inhale, arms back. Up and down. One more. Back, up and down. Coming into our tabletop, ground through the hands and the feet. Untuck the toes, give them a little tap here. Spinal balance, left hand forward, right foot back. Lift belly, lengthen out. Exhale, curl it under, elbow taps the knee. Inhale, extend and lengthen. Exhale, bend and tap, reach back for that ankle. Inhale, extend and lengthen. Exhale, curl. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend and tap. Inhale, extend. Last one, curl it under. Reach it out. Bend and tap, and maybe you grab hold of that foot or ankle, really lifting up through the belly. Breathing in whatever variation you're in. Strong in your foundation. Slowly releasing out. Come back into our tabletop. Spin the wrist out to the side, the fingertips out to the side, and just rock back and forth. If you need a little bit more, bring the fingertips back towards the knees. Tuck the toes, shift the hips back towards the heels. Stretching out those wrists in whatever variation you're in. 2 more breaths. Coming back into our tabletop, realign. And then our toes are still tucked, or go ahead and tuck them here. Walk your hands back, sitting on top of the heels if that's accessible. If not, just stay here. And then we'll take the arms the other way to the front, up and back, to the front up and back. Coming back into our tabletop. Untuck the toes, give them a little tap, and then we'll find downward facing dog, lifting those hips up and back. Big full breath in through the nose. Long, slow breath out. Soften the knees. Begin to make your way up to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Long, flat back here. And then exhale, fold. Drop the head. Knees can be really bent. Inhale, rise up. Tall mountain. Reach the hands to the sky. Open up through the heart space. Exhale, forward fold. Empty the breath. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Pull the shoulders back. Exhale, fold. Knees can bend. Inhale, rise up, tall mountain, lift through the core. Exhale, forward fold. Moving with breath, guys. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it out. Inhale, rise and reach, tall mountain. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Knees can be bent. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Slide your left foot back. We'll be in that right runner's lunge as the heart and eyes reach forward. Back knee comes down. Inhale, hands up to the sky. Modified crescent. Pull up through the belly. Lift up through the heart. Exhale, hands back down to the mat. Flex that left foot, pull the heel towards the bum. Keep melting the hips down and forward. Left toes are coming back down to the ground. Lift that knee, revolve. Left hand down, right hand to the sky. Inhale, rises us up. Warrior two, spin the back foot flat. Bring the arms out and open. Inhale, peaceful warrior, reach up through that side body, and then exhale, side angle, forearm to the thigh or hand to the earth or a block. Scoop that right hip underneath. You lengthen out by pressing into the outer blade of that left foot. Inhale brings us back, peaceful warrior, lift through the belly. Exhale, runner's lunge, cartwheel the hands down. Finding plank pose, bring that right foot back to meet the left. Big full breath in here. Stay or exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, back downward facing dog. Lift those hips, melt the chest. Big full breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale, roll forward again, high plank. Right knee comes down to the ground, modified side plank, open up. Going extended here may feel good through that side body. You might want to hover that bottom leg. If you want to add that balanced bind, reach back for that foot or ankle, kicking foot into hand, pressing into that right arm. Engage the core, breathe. Slowly release, extend back out, and then come into your plank position here, and let's choose a Chaturanga Flow or skip it, find downward facing dog. Big full breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale, rises us high up on our tippy toes. Exhale, forward fold, top of the mat. Step walk or hop your way there. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen once you land. Exhale, fold, drop your head. Inhale, rise and reach, tall mountain. Exhale, forward fold, empty out the breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take a deep bend in your left knee. Left forearm can be to your thigh, hand to the earth, or a block. Right hand is going to reach high to the sky, and we'll twist open, sending our tailbone to the back of our mat. Chest to the front. Exhale, fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, other side. So bend deeply into that right knee. Left hand lifts to the sky. Tailbone back, heart forward. One more breath in. Exhale, fold. Drop the head. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Tall mountain, reach up. Press the hips forward, lift the heart. Exhale, forward fold. Empty the breath. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Slide your right foot back. You'll be in a left runner's lunge. Heart and eyes reach forward. Back knee comes down. Inhale, modified crescent. Lift up through that belly. Lengthen up through the heart. Relax your shoulders. Next, exhale, hands come down to the ground. Flex that right foot. Pull the heel towards the bum. Lift up through the heart. Melt those hips a little closer towards the ground. And then find an active runner's lunge. Tuck the toes, lift that right knee, and revolve. Right hand down, left hand to the sky. Press into that grounded arm. As you're ready, inhale, rise, warrior two. Spin the back foot flat, bring the arms out and open. Relaxing into this shape, and then inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle, forearm to the thigh or hand to the earth or a block. Scoop that left hip underneath you, open your heart. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, runner's lunge, cartwheel the hands down. Frame that front foot, 5 plank. Lengthen out, hold this plank. Knees can always be down. Stay here, exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, back downward facing dog. Settle into those heels, take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale starts to roll us forward again, high plank. Left knee comes down this time, modified side plank. Right hand starts to reach to the sky. Let's go extended here. Stay and breathe or begin to play with that balance or that bind, up to you. Core is engaged, chest is pulling open and forward. Pressing ground down through that left hand and that left knee. Slowly come back out into that modified side plank, eventually landing in your full plank, choosing another flow or skip it, find downward facing dog. Big full breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale, right leg to the sky, 3 points. Circle that ankle around one direction and then the other. Exhale, cheetah, nose to knee. Inhale, 3 point. Exhale, runner's lunge, foot between the hands. Revolving from here, left hand down, right hand to the sky. Inhale, rise, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle. Maybe this time we take a half or full bind. Opening that heart, opening those shoulders, growing longer through the spine in whatever variation we're in. Gently releasing any holds or binds that we have. Inhale, back up, straight leg, peaceful warrior. Reach up from that right big toe all the way out through that side body, and then exhale into triangle. Right hand comes to your shin, block, or all the way down to the ground. Press into the outer blade of your left foot. Open up. Exhale, top hand starts to come down towards the ground. You're going to roll high into the ball of your left foot. Square your hips to the front of your mat. Hands might need to be on blocks here. Really try to breathe length into that right leg. Don't force the leg straight though. Right? Get to that edge of resistance and then drop the head. Soften the upper body. Slowly start to shift your weight forward into that modified lunge. Back knee comes down. And let's reach for a quad stretch. Right hand is going to reach back for that foot or ankle. You may be able to grab a hold and pull that heel towards the bum. Keeping with this twist or attempting to pull chest back to the front of the mat. Breathing in whatever variation you're in. Slowly release that foot down. Shift back into a split prep. Straighten that front leg to the best of your ability. Fold over that right leg. Relax the neck and shoulders. Right? Find some ease in this space. Beginning to shift our weight forward into an active runner's lunge. Moving into a folded stork from here. Right leg straightens, left knee pulls into the chest as we fold. Hands can be on blocks. Gaze takes your eyes forward. You rise for full stork. Left knee can come down to the ground if you need to. Dancer, left hand and left foot start to reach towards the back of your mat. Sliding your hand to the arch of your left foot. Press your hip bones forward. Hold here for a moment. This might be where you need to stay today. Keeping those knees towards one another and flexing that heel towards the bum. Either way, right? Pointing or flexing. Or if you want to move into full dancer, start to kick that foot into the hand. Lifting through the belly, lifting through the heart space. Slowly come back up into stork. Give that knee a little squeeze. And let it go. Feet are about hips distance apart. Start to sway those arms side to side. Ha. Whew. And we'll make our way over to the other side when you're ready. Inhale, sweeps the hands to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Empty the breath. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold, palm the mat. Find your way back to that plank. Choose a Chaturanga Flow. Or skip it, find downward facing dog. As you land in that down dog, check in with yourself mentally, physically, and emotionally. Big, full breath in. Let it go. Inhale, left leg lifts to the sky, 3-point. Exhale, cheetah, nose to knee. Inhale, 3-point. Exhale, runner's lunge, foot between the hands. Revolve, right hand down, left hand to the sky. Lengthening out in all directions. Inhale, rise, warrior 2. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle, half or full bind here. Gently releasing any binds that you have. Inhale up, straight leg, peaceful warrior. Pull in through your belly. Lengthen up from that left big toe. And then exhale into triangle. Left hand can come to your shin, block, or all the way down to the ground. Expanding open through those arms. Pressing into the outer blade of that right foot. As you're ready, exhale, top arm starts to come down towards the ground. Roll high onto the ball of that right foot. Hands might need to be on your blocks here. Square your hips to the best of your ability and don't jam this leg straight. Slow breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale starts to move us forward into an active runner's lunge, and then that back knee starts to come down modified. Twisting for a quad stretch here. Reach back with your left hand. Flex that back heel. Maybe you're able to catch a hold of that bind. Maybe you're able to peel your chest back towards the front of your mat. Lifting up to the heart space. Breathing big into that sensation. Last breath here. Gently release that foot down. Finding your split prep, scoop your belly in as you shift your hips back. Again, find that edge of sensation, that edge of resistance, and then begin to melt down. Slowly begin to shift your weight forward into that active runner's lunge. And we're going to step up into our folded stork. Right knee pulls into the chest. Eyes begin to gaze forwards as we ride up for stork. Pull that knee up and in. Find that strong foundation. When you're ready, reach back for that dancer prep. So we have the inside of that right foot. We're pressing both hip bones forward. Knees want to be towards one another. Stay or begin to move into dancer. Breathe in that foundation. Slowly start to make your way back up to stork. Right knee lifts up and in. Press those hip bones forward. Lengthen low belly. Give that knee a squeeze. And then plant the feet about hip distance apart. Sway the upper body side to side. Come back to the top of your mat. Inhale, sweeps the hands high to the sky. Exhale, goddess arms open, lift. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, empty your breath. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold, palm the mat. Find your way back to plank. Pause here. Side plank, right hand down, left hand to the sky. Whatever variation you'd like to take, you can take the one we have already done or play with another variation. Finding your way back to a plank, choosing a Chaturanga Flow, or skip it, find downward facing dog. Land in that downward facing dog, slow your breath. And then inhale, right leg lifts to the sky, 3-point. Take a bend in this knee, stack to open your hips. Stay here, flip your dog if that's for you. Squeeze inner thighs towards one another as you press your hips to the sky. Right shoulder wants to get a little heavier. Finding your way back to your 3-point. Slow and controlled movement here, and then we'll exhale, cheetah nose to knee. Inhale, 3-point. Exhale, runner's lunge, foot between the hands. Inhale, rise strong for crescent. Exhale, hands to heart center, prayer twist to the right side of you. Left elbow comes on the outside of that right knee. Crown of the head reaches away from the back heel. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, rise back up. Crescent lunge, lift belly. Exhale out, warrior 2. Straightening the front leg, find your star. Exhale, goddess, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Drop hips down. Pulse it out, 10, 9, 8, send your knees back. 7, lift your belly. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up for start, and then exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Shift your feet parallel the short edges of your mat. Drop your head down. Release what you can here in the low back. Neck and head are super heavy. Inhale, halfway lifts us. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands over towards your left ankle, stretching out that left hamstring, that right side body. And then rotate to the back of your mat, runner's lunge. Finding your way into plank. Side plank, left hand down, right hand to the sky, stack and open up. Find the variation that works best for you on this side. Right? It might be different than the one you did before. You may be working on a different variation. Honor where you are in this moment. Slowly find your way back into that plank. Choose your flow. And we'll all land in that downward facing dog when you're ready. Big cleansing breath in and out. Inhale, left leg to the sky, 3-point. Take a bend in this knee, stack to open your hips. Stay here or flip your dog if that's for you. Squeeze those inner thighs towards one another, opening up that chest. Slowly coming back to 3-point. Exhale, cheetah, nose to knee. Inhale, 3-point. Exhale, runner's lunge, foot between the hands. Let's revolve. Right hand down. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Let's rise up, crescent lunge. Look at me on autopilot. As we land in that crescent lunge, hands come to heart center. Prayer twist to the left. Squeeze in those inner thighs. Peel that heart space open. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale out, warrior 2. Straighten the front legs. Find your star. Have a seat for goddess, hands down to the thighs, dropping the right shoulder in towards center. Releasing back into those hips. Coming back through the middle. Let's go over to the other side. Left shoulder comes in. Coming back to the middle, let's take that wide-legged forward fold. Rotate your feet parallel, drop your head down. Relax, release. Last breath here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, walk over towards that right ankle. Top of the head reaches towards the top of that right foot. Listen to your body. And then rotating to the front of your mat, runner's lunge. We'll land in that plank position, choosing a final Chaturanga Flow or skip it, find that downward facing dog. Landing in that down dog, we'll rise high up on our tippy toes. When you're ready, bend the knees deeply, and then exhale, we'll jump through to seated. Making our way all the way onto our backs. Back where we started, right? So maybe you're in that bridge position like me, feet together, or let's find that place. Let's close out with a final bridge or wheel, up to you. I'll talk you through bridge. Bring the hands towards the heels, press into the feet as you lift the hips to the sky, tilting the tailbone down towards the back of the knees, and then opening up towards the heart space. Slight tilt of the chin towards the chest. Exhale, we slowly lower back down. Find a release in the low back here, gentle windshield wiper of the knees side to side. Moving towards our inversion for practice today, maybe happy baby, hip stand, shoulder stand. Anything that feels good as you get those feet above your heart. 4 more rounds of breath. And after that final exhale, slowly bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a big hug for getting on your mat today. And then allow the knees to fall to the left side of you. Arms open out wide. Back where we started. How do you feel now that we've moved through this practice? Knees come back to center. What are you ready to shed and let go of? Twist to the right. Inhale brings those knees back to center, and you can take any final movement that you need to take to complete this practice today. And as you're ready, releasing out into your version of Shavasana. So getting as comfortable as you can. And as you find your way there, let go. Right? Let go of the breath, let go of the movement, let go of any tension, any last tension that you can let go of. And let's take a deep, deep breath in through the nose. Slow breath out. And enjoy this rest. Take the next few moments to allow the body and the mind to heal. And slowly beginning to come back to your breath. Finding movement in the physical body in ways that feel good to you. And then as you're ready, begin to make your way up into an easy seated position, bringing the hands to heart center, forehead towards the fingertips. Closing out our practice today in this seat of gratitude. Gratitude for this body, for this awareness that we have physically, mentally, and emotionally. Gratitude for the intention that we set for today's practice and the choice we made to take care of ourselves. And as you're ready, bring the thumbs up to the forehead, finding gratitude for one another. Namaste, friends. How we feeling, guys?